Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space and welcome to my channel. So today I got a question about the spacing on my MFT tabletop that I have here, and specifically the spacing from the edge to the hole, the first line of holes of which I use for my MFT hinge jig. So first and foremost, I have this device here. This is the Bench Dogs 3, 4, 6 hole jig. This is what I utilize to actually make the holes. Now it comes equipped with 2 dogs that can fit into your table like this, and then it gives you proper spacing. So what I did is I started with this line of holes here like this, and then I used a router with a 30mm guide bushing, and I stuck it in here like that, and I depressed my router to drill the holes. Now, getting specifically to the distance, now I was using different methods to measure this. So this is my Festool tape measure, and let me just make sure it's in the shot there. So when I use this tape measure, it's looking very like it's about 20mm or 2 centimeters, and the end of the hole is about 4. That's when I use this Festool tape measure. Now, if I use this particular device here, and I have to put it on this side so I can see it, it's just under 20. It's about 19. And then finally I pulled out this caliper device. And when I put the caliper device in there, it's a digital caliper, it comes in at around 19.4 is the spacing, and that is going from the edge of the table inside. Now, what I think you should note is I believe Bench Dogs has a new jig that you can reference off of the edge of your table. The one, I have the original jig, so it doesn't do that. It references off of the holes that you already have. Now, I use the Parf Guide system to make these holes, so my grid of holes was already set, and I referenced off of those. So the distance on the outside of the table really doesn't have any kind of correlation to my whole grid, simply because I took the longer ruler for the Parf Guide system, I set it to this point, and I kind of try to measure equally from each side, and then I bored all my holes. However, I don't remember, it's been a while since I made this table. If I came back and say trim the edge or anything like that, then there could be some variation between this hole here and the side between these holes, because the grid of holes is independent from the outside of the table. The grid of holes does not necessarily have to be square to the edge of your table on any of the sides. The holes are independent of themselves, and when you use dogs and such, they're in it's a certain degree apart and certain size diameter hole, like 20mm hole. I think it's like 98 on center or something like that. And what that does is give you your structured measurements, like whether it be a 45 or a 90. So anyways, just a short video going over how I actually bored these holes and going over the distance. Now I will respond to that comment and just kind of write up a little something, but I think I'm going to put this video also in the description so that the person can see exactly what I'm talking about. Again, just to reiterate, I'm getting about 19.4 with the digital calipers. When I use this Festool tape measure, it's giving me about 20 millimeters, which is 2 centimeters. And I use this non-mechanical caliper device, and it actually came in at just under 20 millimeters, 2 centimeters. Gosh, I gotta get used to using that. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you for taking time to watch this short video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.